Okay, getting this thing situated. Because why not? Uh, uh, okay. Won't turn camera on until some people come in here. Uh, just bored. Just bored. Nothing else to do. Anybody there? Well, probably not yet. Uh, maybe turn me now. I'm just bored. I am playing some video games. Maybe somebody will come by. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Nobody. Nobody. I'm pretty sure everybody just went to bed. All right. Why wouldn't it's a Friday? Why not have some fun? Hang out or something. Who knows? Maybe somebody will show up. But so far, nobody. Uh, I don't know if people are gonna come. Is anybody there? I'll go on for as long as I want to. So who knows? I might get somebody in here. Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a mission. I forgot that was a mission. I never knew that was a mission. Oh, I'm playing Xbox as well. Just I streamed earlier on Twitch. Maybe far away from it, but I'm getting a little bit closer to 100 followers on there, which would be nice. I've had that Twitch for a while now, so it would be nice to get 100 followers on there. Nobody's in here so far. Oh. Uh, well, anybody show up? Probably not me. Okay. Nobody. I don't think anybody will show up. Maybe. I'll keep going. Goddamn. Oh, we'll join. Anybody? I'll go. So. Okay. Ugh. Uh, oh boy. Ugh. Shit. Ugh. Ah. You would think some people might be. Uh. Connor! Oh, we got John in here. What's up, John?
Not much.
I was just bored, so I figured, why not stream? It's nice to see you here, Connor. How have you been? How have you been doing today, John?
Great. I got the new Wolf City from UPS today.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
It is epic.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
battle.
Okay. Yeah, I've just been sitting here trying to think of what could I do. I'm bored, so why not stream? What do you want to talk about, John?
What do you think about the new Mutual Waste coming out this summer?
The what?
Mutual Waste.
I've never heard of that. That.
I mean, it's a thrash metal band.
Oh,
So, I think I got
I've
name wrong.
never. What'd you say again? What name did you say again?
Mutual Waste.
Municipal waste.
Yeah.
Oh, municipal waste. I'm not too familiar with them. You know, I know about them. I know they're a thrash band, but they're not really. I've kind of grown out of the thrashing since, unless it's like, say, maybe from Anthrax, Megadeth, or Metallica. But that's pretty much it.
And I'm happy about the new Battle Lore coming out this summer.
The new Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
It's a Token metal band.
Folk metal band. Folk metal.
It had songs about like Lord of the Rings and all that.
Oh, the Battle Lore album. You were showing that artwork to me. That band. Oh, really? That's pretty cool. I'll check that out. Yeah, why not?
Their first one in 10 years.
That's awesome. So what? I guess I'll mention it. What albums are you looking forward to this month? In the month of April.
One of them just came into that. Wolf came in.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, the new Meshuggah that came out. I'm not really too big on Meshuggah.
Me either.
It's not really It's not really the kind of music I'll listen to. It's just It's just Respect for what they've done to this great genre of metal and bringing a genre that shouldn't even be a genre. You know, gent.
I never got into that genre at all.
Yeah, same here. Don't really care about it. It's like, maybe there's some bands I do like, but it's not a whole. Like, I could count on one hand how many of bands from that genre I like. It's nothing too interesting for me.
I like what happened with How Good Ghost is doing. The new one.
Oh, I haven't heard it yet.
It's number one here in America.
Ah.
The way I describe that,
Nice.
it's kind of listening to imagine Toto with metal.
Yeah, I've heard the singles. They're all really great. I love Hunter's Moon. I love Call Me Little Sunshine, even though that's kind of a weird name for a song. I've heard the 20s. They're all the singles have been really great. I really dig those songs. So I really need to listen to that album at some point.
There's no weak moment in that CD.
Hell yeah, I'm looking forward to that album because I've been waiting for something like that from them for a while. No sense. Meliora. I have listened to Perkel, but I'm not too big on that one. It's like, good follow up, but it's nothing as great as say Meliora. This one might be like, ooh, it might just be, from what I've heard, it might just be their best album.
It is.
Okay, can't wait to listen to it. I just got a lot of other albums I need to listen to. That one, the Sabaton album. What else do I really need to listen?
I love that CD, New Sabaton.
Yeah. I've heard the single. I heard some of the singles. I love Soldier of Heaven. That's a really great song. I haven't heard the Unkillable Soldier yet, but at some point I need to. But I gotta get. But I've heard Christmas Truce. I thought, oh, that was pretty good. Wasn't the best single, but Soldier of Heaven was really, really good, and I really, really liked that song. So at some point, that's another one I need to listen to. I gotta listen to the Star One album too. I gotta listen to that one.
That one will shock you. That one will shock you.
What, the Star One now?
Yeah. It's kind of like having the same CD on both,
just with different people on them. I know one of the CDs on the one version of a song has Tony Martin on it. So yeah. I'm really want to listen to that album. That's one of the albums I really want to listen to.
I'm looking forward to new Satan's Host when it comes out.
Oh, yeah. Satan came out with a new album, too.
Also, Fozzy.
I've stopped caring about Fozzy. I just don't care about it.
I think he'll have new intro music soon. In wrestling.
Cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I need to I've been trying to take notes for what's coming up here shortly. I think it's coming Monday. Me, Metal Ben, and a few others are going to be doing kind of a legacy video for Black Sabbath. So I gotta re-listen to volumes 4, Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, and Sabotage, because I already got the notes for what I want to say about the first 3, that being Self-Titled, Paranoid, and Master Reality. I pretty much still know what to say with the last 2 in the first state, that being Technical Ecstasy and Never Say Die. So those are engraved in my head. I just need to really sit down and listen to the those 3 Sabbath albums.
Classics.
Because I never really gave them a fair chance when I listened to them. Probably because I was getting really burnt out by listening to them at that point. So I'm giving this a go around and listen to them and, like, you know, give them a fair chance and see how I feel about them. Like, really, really feel about them. Because
George Landy singing "We're Heaven and Hell."
Oh yeah, yeah, and then that's Heaven and Hell is for the next part. This first part will just be the first 8, and then we get to the good stuff, the 80s and onward.
That's a miss video.
Yeah,
he was a good singer.
Yeah, Tony Martin, he's probably my favorite.
Yeah. Come on, go upstairs, Mom. Good night. All right, got done. I was making my coffee before. Yes.
Yeah. Oh. But yeah. Gotta re-listen to Volume 4, Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, and Sabotage. Those, I never really gave a fair chance when I was talking about them. Because at that point when I was listening to them, I was starting to get a little bit burnt out on Sabbath. Like, I know like, when I was listening to the last 2, I only know my thoughts on the first 3 and the last 2 in the 80s stuff.
Yeah.
Like, let's see, Technical Ecstasy. What I remember was one of the worst Black Sabbath albums, but a really good rock rock album. And then freaking Never Say Die was just boring to me. Like, there was nothing special about it. It was just, ugh. But I wanted to give Volume 4, Sabbath Bloody Sabbath, and Sabotage a chance because I never gave them a fair chance. So,
to me, if I ever did a review on a ranking on Icester, that was hard for me to do.
yeah, that would be a band at some point I could add to the legacy. Actually, they're teetering on the legacy thing. They're teetering on retrospective, yes, but they're kind of teetering at the line of retrospective and legacy. That would be, Yeah, looking at if I had to say power metal bands or something like that, I would probably go with bands like, say, maybe first would probably be Manila Road.
Oh, yeah.
Who else would there be? Manowar would be first. Sabotage would be another. Halloween would be one up there at some point.
You're gonna hate me for that. I never did like Manowar.
Never? Really?
I like going to Ross the Boss era guitar work.
Ah, okay.
He was the best guitarist for the band.
Yeah, but then, I guess I mentioned Sabotage. But they would be a smaller one. Yeah, I think the ones in that 80s power metal that would probably get a big one would probably either be Manowar, Halloween, and Manila Road. Those would probably be it. Maybe Accept. I don't even know if you consider them power metal. They might just be just regular heavy metal.
Yeah.
What would you think? Would you just consider them regular traditional heavy metal or power metal?
Traditional.
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah, they would be more in a traditional format. Crap.
You're tired.
Yeah. Huh?
You sound tired.
Yeah, a little bit, but I felt like I'm bored. There's some time in between for me to kill before going to sleep, but I feel like I just started to sleep. Maybe in an hour, or between an hour or two, I might be tired and be like, yeah, fully going to bed. Might go to bed or something, but I know I want to have this go a little bit lengthier. What album is that?
Wolf.
Oh, that's cool.
And also the bonus track that came with it, Pearl by Fire, is not Metallica.
Oh, cool.
Or any other band that come before it, but it's a whole new original song by Wolf.
Sweet.
11 songs, no ballads.
No ballads. What type of band are they?
Traditional.
Oh, they're just a regular heavy metal band. Okay, cool.
They're from Sweden.
Swedish heavy metal band. Cool.
Yeah, I think America on their other CDs, all the money went to trying to save the wolves in Sweden.
Cool. Alrighty. What am I gonna?
I hope we did a guessing game again. I already know who I'm gonna pick next.
I think Ben mentioned. I ended up mentioning it to Levi. A wrestling promos game.
Oh God. If it's in the 90s, I know most of the 90s. Not much of the 2000s.
What about 80s? There's some 80s. I'm sure you will know some 80s.
Yeah, like Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant,
Macho Man, all that stuff. It would be like, oh, that'd be pretty cool. it was an idea that Ben had. I thought, oh, that would be pretty damn fun. I'll mention it to Levi. He said he'll think about it when I last talked to him about it. So it might be something different. Change it up a bit. We don't want to just do Metallum Master of Metallum all the time. If that's the case, Nick's gonna run away with it all the freaking time.
Unless you play Power Metal.
Unless we did something that's in the Power Metal category, and that makes perfect sense. That would be. I feel like he would know a bit about the Psycho Stick. I feel he would know some prog, because I know he likes some prog. Oh boy.
That was funny with the Power Metal.
But Power Metal is his kryptonite, basically. We come up with a day and like, oh, we're gonna troll you. You might as well just give up this whole month, because the one band that we're gonna mention to you, and we're gonna have it be the band you hate the name of, Fairyland.
That band was terrible.
Their looks, however, not so much. You'll think for, huh?
The 4 bands that won that contest to get signed to Noise Records. The one that's still around the most is Dragon Force.
Dragon Force, of course. Why am I not surprised?
They're all right, nothing special.
I'm not surprised that Dragon Force won the competition, because of how their guitar wankery and all that shit. I've listened to their stuff, so
someone got mad at me for labeling them as neoclassical.
Neoclassical, speed, shred, power, metal, whatever the hell they're called. They are power metal, but they're one of those that's,
Yeah.
I'm getting a message from Clint on here. Well, they only cut the splits or whatever the hell that is. But let's see. Oh yeah, I did send the link. You clicked the link in the Daily Music chat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured you were. That was the only one I saw that you looked. I'm like, oh, cool. Maybe Xavier or John. I know John. I knew John will. I knew you would, but I'm like, I don't know about Xavier. He might just be vibey.
Who told me to do this stuff? My late brother-in-law, Bernard.
Oh, cool.
I miss him still. He died in a wreck at 26 years old.
Shit.
You know what scary part is? It was right behind our house, like the little back country road behind and all that.
God damn.
He was trying to keep from swerving. He swerved. He rolled like 3 or 5 times. They were playing through the windshield.
Oh, wow.
And went into the creek below the bridge.
Shit.
And you know what's sad? I felt bad for my little sister. They was getting married in May 2023.
Wow.
He was a nice guy. He we listened to Slipknot in the car one day. He'd be listening to Sabaton, Annihilator. He's not metalhead. He's more into rap and all that. But he loves metal.
Fair enough. Yeah. I mean, it's good. He'll listen to some. It's it's,
he likes
body count. You like, huh? He likes Body Count?
Yeah.
That's cool.
To me, that band, if you're into hip hop and you're trying to get into metal, listen to Body Count.
Good transition. Yeah, good transition. Yeah. I know about Body Count.
I love that band.
Yeah. Hold on. I will be right back. Apparently, my mom wants me to take care of a few things. I will be right back.
Okay.
I have returned. Ugh. I'm guessing I missed nothing.
No.
Alright. Well, what do you want to talk about?
What do you think about the idea of who, when John Schaefer returns and all that, who wants to be a singer?
Whew.
The guy from the band Cage.
Yeah. There's always the safe option of getting Matt Barlow again, you know. Studio only, obviously.
But he won't be able to tour.
Yeah, he won't tour. He only does studio. So, yeah, you get somebody, you know, have just Matt doing the studio album. Find someone else or something like that. That's all. It's not a bad thing, you know. You just gotta find someone. Well, you can't get Stu. Okay, let me think on some names. Who could I think of off the top of my head? Wait, what this Brent Smedley guy? What instrument does he play in the band? Is he a bassist? Is he a drummer?
Brent plays the drums.
Okay, so you need a bassist. Oh, that'd be pretty cool. Get Steve DiGiorgio. He's in everything at this point. He was tested work or something. Yeah, but he's doing the studio work. He did the studio work for Megadeth. He's in Testament. Okay, so you might need someone who's more in that.
He was on.
How about this? This would be pretty cool. It would be pretty cool. Okay.
He was on
How about this? The other guitar, the lead guitarist, Roy Z. That would be something. That would be something right there. Jon Schaffer and Roy Z. Oh, that would be something.
I see Jeff Loomis.
You'd have to leave Arch Enemy, but I wouldn't be mad about that. Jon Schaffer and Jeff Loomis together, that would be something. Okay, bassist wise, who could you get bass wise? We gotta get the core of the band first before we think of a vocalist. So, you suggested Loomis. I'm suggesting Roy Z. But I complain about Jeff Loomis. He's a good one. But yeah, I'll agree with Jeff Loomis. We got Brent Smedley on the drums. Jon Schaffer doing rhythm guitar, occasional backing vocals, and sometimes lead vocal. Jon Schaffer can just do vocals himself. Oh, he probably isn't that great of a singer. Yeah, he probably wouldn't be that great of a singer. Let me try and think. Okay, so yeah, Jeff Loomis. So that would work, yes. Bassist, you gotta have something that would work for between the two of them. Obviously, John ain't gonna be. Well, the reason I say Roy Z is Jeff Loomis has multi-string guitar, so he uses 7-string. So Roy Z, he uses 6. So that would make more sense because John's more that traditional, where he would rather use regular 6-string or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be cool it would complement, you know, if it's a detuned guitar or something like that. I think it would work. But I think to myself, he needs someone who can be on those 6-string, and Roy Z can fit, depending on if he's not busy or anything. But Jeff ain't too bad. I think Jeff does have some 6-string guitars, but you know, it's up to him if he's gonna use 7 or 6-string. Bass. Oh, who'd work? Who'd fit? Who would fit?
Bases.
Who? Overkill bassist?
Yeah, Dee Verney.
Okay, yeah. Okay, and then we get vocals. Okay.
Get him a vocals. He's a good singer.
Oh, bassist singing too?
Yeah. If you listen to the band, at least the last CD of the band, Rock Pastor Company.
No, I've never heard of them.
On their last CD before they took a break and disappeared and all that, he was a singer.
Huh.
He also had a solo album under his last name. He also had a doo-wop band, not doo-wop, but a rockabilly band out too now.
Cool. So if he wanted to, he could do the power metal vocals, or that style, the U.S. power metal vocals, like a Matt Barlow or a Tim Ripper Owens. That's someone who can record and tour, provided he's not too busy. I mean, obviously he's got KK's Priest, he's got Charles of the Tan, but really, that could work. Tim Ripper Owens coming back to Ice Turf. I wouldn't mind that.
You know, I'd like to see come back too.
Who?
John. Sure.
Gene Adams? Oh, John Reilly. Oh, that he was on Night of the Storm Rider. Gene Adams wouldn't be a bad fit either, provided if he can sing that style that Ice Earth is now known for. You know, I don't think Gene Adams is of a Matt Barlow style.
No, he's more old school.
Oh, I know who they could get, and this one's gonna be a curveball right here. This is a curveball. Charlie Dominici.
Oh my God, I like him.
The former singer of Dream Theater. I would think that would be pretty. That would be something right there.
He's 75 years old.
I think he could. I think because Ice Earth can have some of that operatic style, but I don't know if Charlie has that raspiness or something like that, like a Tim Ripper Owens or a Matt Barlow. I think that would be a curveball right there. That is a literal curveball right there. But I think, yeah, get someone you've had before, like a Gene Adams or a John Riley, or, well, you can't get Matt Barlow studio-wise, but I think that would be pretty cool if Tim Ripper Owens came back. That would be really cool. I wouldn't mind that at all, because I do like Tim's vocals. But I know his commitments would probably be for KK's Priest. So it would all have to align with that, so that he would have to juggle, you know, KK's Priest and Ice Earth if he did come back to Ice Earth. But just think about that. At the same time, he could work, or hell, if both are touring together, bada boom, right there. Sure, Tim would get a little bit tired and stuff like that, but that would be really, really cool if he could pull off working with both.
I can't wait for May.
What's coming in May? Oh, yeah, we got some good stuff coming in May. James LaBrie.
You guys
Vala Morte?
Yes,
Vala Morte. Is that how you say it? Vala Morte?
Yeah.
The new James LaBrie is coming out in May. New Coheed and Cambria. Oh, what else was in May? Shoot, something else I was looking forward to in May. June is gonna be stacked. That's only 2 months away. June's got freaking. I think there's Porcupine Tree. Gwar's releasing something that month.
Mutual Waste.
Oh, Municipal Waste. Yeah, that's a stacked month.
And then Balor comes out a new one.
What's in May? I forgot because I was looking at May. I remember there was only the James LaBrie, the new James LaBrie, and the new Coheed and Cambria coming out those months. So there was something else I remember from that month. I can't remember.
Udo solo album.
Udo? I might have to pull up Microsoft Edge on here on my freaking Xbox. I got my Xbox on, so I can go on Microsoft Edge on here and look that up.
On my way.
I'm trying to remember what's in that month. Shoot. Metallica? No, it wasn't a Metallica. Metallica, maybe, hopefully soon. That would be awesome. Wouldn't have to wait long for a Metallica album now.
And then there's, I don't know if it'll be available on Amazon or not. Mark Tremonti.
Oh, Tremonti.
He's come with a cover CD of Frank Sinatra.
Oh, cool!
It's not metal CD, it's more crony music.
Interesting.
And if you look up look up his song for his cover to one of the songs on YouTube right now. Wow.
Hmm.
You would have thought a guy that has a range of mid-range doing a crony voice. And not sure.
Yeah.
That's a good genre. You don't hear that much anymore.
Yeah.
The dying genre.
Oh. I don't know if it would work. I don't know. I thought of another vocalist. Cobain.
They're on that label, Black Lion from Sweden.
Ah, cool. Alright. Heavy metal.
I woke up at 5 in the morning. My nephew's all night last night.
Alright, here we go. Here's what we got in that month. May 6th, we got a Hailstorm, Back from the Dead, Ibaraki, Rashomon, that's that black metal band from Mad Heavy, Just Got Soto, Complicated, 3 Days Grace, Explosions, Upon a Burning Body, Fury, that's all the 6th. The 13th, we have new Jungle Raw, A Call to Arms, a new Misery Index, Complete Control. The 20th, and this one's a good one. This one's got, we got a new Blue Dust North, Disharmonium, Undreamable Abysses, James Labrie, Beautiful Shade of Gray.
I pre-ordered that.
And then we got the 27th. Oh, same month. We got Cody Carrier, Back to Step 2, A Window of the Waking Mind, Def Leppard, Diamond Star Halos, and I'll have to listen to that. Lord Belial, Rapture, Michael Schenker Group, Universal. Huh. Cool. And we got in June. War, The New Dark Ages, Creator, Hate Über Alles. That's all the 3rd. The 10th, nothing interesting, except for maybe Motionless in White and Motionless in White scoring the end of the world. On the same day, the 24th of June, Elstorm, 7th Rum of a 7th Rum, and Porcupine Tree, Closure / Continuation. July 1st, Municipal Waste, Electrified Brain. The 8th, we got a date. Finally, they officially announced a date. The Sick, the Dying, and the Dead. July 8th for Megadeth. Yes, finally got an official release date.
For how long?
Okay, then we got other dates on here. August, some unknown bands. September 9th, Tala. And I think I know this band because this band. Oh yeah, this band happens to have the son of Mike Portnoy, Max Portnoy.
Oh yeah, I need to get a CD.
Yeah, they got one coming out September 9th. The Generation of Danger. And then we got all other albums, artists with material and production. We got in alphabetical order. We got some notables: Agent Steel, Alter Bridge, Anthrax, Atheist.
Wow.
Nice. I did not expect that name on here, but yeah, they got a headline European tour. Well, that probably already ended or something like that. Started in February. Let's see. Autopsy, Avantasia, and it has a title: A Paranormal Evening with the Moonflower Society. Avenged Sevenfold, Behemoth. Ooh, Black Sabbath box set. Nice. Blind Guardian. Oh yeah, that's right. That was the freaking the Tony Martin stuff, right? Yeah, Blind Guardian. Body Count's got a new one. It's got a title: Merciless. Broken Hope. Yeah, we got Broken Hope, Candlemass, Clutch, Corner. Oh yeah, Devin Townsend. Apparently, it had to be delayed till September. I only just found out. Yeah, I just found out that it's being delayed till September. So unfortunately, no new Devin in March. Unfortunately, but I'll have to wait till September. Maybe on my birthday. That'd be awesome. Dismember, Dawkins. Oh, the Devin Townsend album was called Lightwork. Drowning Pool, Strike a Nerve, Dying Fetus, Entheos, Epica, Equilibrium, Evil, Exciter, Exhorter, Five Finger Fuck Punch. Yeah, Five Finger Death Punch, aka Five Finger Fuck You.
I have other CDs.
Two Finger Fuck You Punch. Yeah. Godsmack, In Flames, Judas Priest, King's X was the other one. We got to scroll back up. KK's Priest, Lamb of God, Machine Head, Merciful Fate, Metal Church, Ministry, Morbid Saint, Nita Strauss, Obituary, Ozzy. I know it doesn't. It'll be a shame if it has to have some stuff from Taylor Hawkins, because there was rumors that some of the songs were Taylor Hawkins was working on some songs with Ozzy, so I wonder if they will be on there.
I hope so.
Yeah, it'll be awesome. The last things we'll ever hear of Taylor Hawkins. Then we get from here, we got Prong, Queensryche, Quiet Riot, Razor, and has a title, Cycle of Contempt, Sacred Reich, Satyricon, Slipknot. Obviously, they already put out a song, and I'm thinking they might be releasing something new. Soilwork, I'm excited for that. Soulfly, Stained, Stephen Piercing has a title, Agent Provocateur. Then we got the last remaining ones I'll mention. Wait, is this the same sword, or is it a different sword? No, it's a different sword. Stratovarius, Suicidal Tendencies, Testament's got something out, and that's going to be awesome with Dave Lombardo on it.
He's awesome. He was going
that's going to be a pretty awesome album, too. I'll definitely listen to it. Venom Inc., Wednesday 13, if you can give a crap about them. Winger, Wolfsbane, the band that used to have Blaze Bailey before he joined Iron Maiden. And then Zentrix. The other two are meh. But that's all that there is coming up, practically. So what do we got in April? What do we got in April coming out? Well, today, yep, Meshuggah, Immutable, Satan, Earth, Infernal, Necrogoblicon, the Fundamental Slimes and Humors. Okay, that's it. The 8th, we got a new Papa Roach, Ego Trip. Nice. We'll definitely give that a listen. Axel Rudy Pell, Lost 23. Fozzy, Boombox, don't care. Monuments in Stasis. Got Nazareth, Surviving the Law. The 22nd, we have Shinedown, Northlane. Shinedown Planet Zero, Northlane, Obsidian. I've been listening to them. Udo, My Way covers album. Kirk Hammett on Record Store Day. Portals EP. He finally got a new one. And we got a date for the new Rammstein this month. And it's
Oh.
called Zeit.
Now,
I
what
don't
about
even know what I forgot what Zeit is. I forgot what Zeit means because I know it's German. Zeit. Oh, time. It's
out of
called
the
time.
band? They did.
That's what Zeit means. Time. Okay, track listing. We got Armee der Tristen, or Army of the Sad. Zeit, which is time. Schwarz, which means black. Giftig, which means toxic. Zigzag. That's kind of blatant one. That's zigzag. Pretty not too far from the English word. Okay. Wait, is that an English song?
Makes you wonder.
And it might be because they haven't done an English-based song in a while. Not since Liebes für alle da. Meine Tränen, my tears. Angst, fear. Dicke Titten. Oh my god, that's so funny! That's German for fat tits.
Oh my god.
That's so funny. Okay, we have two more left. Lügen, that's lies, and adieu, that's farewell. That's not too far off from my. Where did I get adieu from? That's a French word.
I think so.
I bid you adieu, adieu. And it's a
Usually
farewell. Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, let's see. Yeah, this is really interesting that they're coming out with. They got the following year, but Rammstein dedicated nearly an entire decade to touring, performing live, while they released music with their respective projects, Lindemann and Immigrate. I know about Immigrate. Pretty good. And then they obviously came back in 2019 and released the untitled or the self-titled. Why the? Never mind. Of course. But yeah, dude, Rammstein. Oh, and then the last thing below them, Watain, the agony and ecstasy of Watain.
You should look at the track listing for Fozzy.
Why? I'm not that big into them, but I'll.
Sometimes they actually sound good, but I hope they don't have any guest writers. Like I wish there was Chris Jericho and the Duke.
Yeah, he made a new group in AEW, and I don't care about them at all.
You know what thing I heard Fozzy lately? They had like guest writers, like co-writers that are not in the band.
Oh,
Like they would pop art, how pop artists get like little extra writers on there and all that.
huh?
I don't like that. I like the old Fozzy. They only had the main two doing the writing.
Yeah, there's no track listing here.
You know they didn't cover to on their new CD.
They haven't released a track listing for it yet. Maybe I'll have to click on the band name on here.
It's on Watermouth.com has it.
Yeah, they don't have a track listing for it yet. I have to wait to see what the track listing for that is.
I'll send you later. You know what's neat about they're doing a cover track on there that's not metal. Frankie goes to what's that song about the artist the band saying? Frankie goes to
I don't know.
There's a song called Relax.
Oh.
Relax, don't do it.
Oh yeah, that song. I know that song. I'm like, why would you choose to cover that? I don't know what they were thinking.
Only one band that did cover to One Way Mirror. They covered that song.
Huh.
On their first CD, others. It sounds like Fear Factory, but pop tinge. It's the guy from the band, the guy that took over for Nemec band. The singer of Nemec, current one.
Oh, yeah.
That's his band called One Way Mirror. A really popish metal band, industrial band. But it's really good. I have all 3 C's of theirs. They did something to LaBelle. The one that Lady LaBelle. Or was that when I was on that? It had like it was on that one movie years ago where all the different girl pop singers are singing it.
Ah. Okay.
What was it called? It was a song that should be sung by a man. Like it's not a girl song.
Okay.
You know what we were doing last season when we were doing that game? What did you hear? I was gonna do Pika.
Huh.
That YouTuber.
Oh, okay.
I have all those solo albums. He is good. He takes power metal and adds a pop vibe to it.
Huh. Interesting.
If you look, he did a cover to on YouTube. He did a cover to Frozen song. Let It Go.
Uh-huh.
It was a weird cover because it's supposed to be a song about a girl, not a guy.
Ah.
Oh, you saw that they out Undertaker?
Who?
Undertaker.
Oh, yeah, I know, yeah. That he's getting inducted, yeah. Happy about that. He's my all-time favorite.
You know, he's been there the longest, and he had the wrestlers from the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
He's a Vince McMahon man.
Yep. A lot of people, I think, I don't know why, but I've seen a lot of people compare Taker to Andre. It's kind of, being the locker room leaders and all that.
He was.
Both of them were at some point. I know that for sure.
I like the same job. I miss Andre the Giant.
I was watching an interview. I think it was all about, Tony Atlas. He had tried to, interviewer said to compare to him about, Andre and Taker. He had mentioned that Andre was a bigger attraction. And then if you're looking for someone who was more of a headliner, he ended up picking Undertaker. Because with an Andre match, you don't expect it to go that relatively long. You expect it 5, maybe close to 10 minutes. But, not too lengthy. But with an Undertaker match, if you're given the right opponent, it can go a little bit lengthier. 10, 15, 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes. Tony Atlas said you get a 20, 30 entertainment or something like that out of it. Because Taker will, do what he can to put you over as much as he can, And he's pretty agile for a big guy like him back in his prime, Taker.
There's a dispute backstage or something with the wrestlers. He's the judge.
Of course he was. He was when they had the whole thing about the wrestlers' court.
Yeah.
There will never. If people say there will never be another Andre, there will probably be the same argument with there will never be another Undertaker. Never.
No. Or Triple
H. Well, apparently you could try and replicate a Shawn Michaels, but or you can try and be a Bret Hart, but no one can do it better than those guys, and no one can do it better than what Taker did. Wyatt later on, he kind of got a hang of it and tried to be like that, but by then it was already too late. When he had that Fiend gimmick, when Wyatt had that Fiend gimmick, oh yeah, he was probably at the level of Taker when he had that Fiend gimmick, easily without a doubt.
You know who ruined that character? Vince McMahon.
Exactly. After I had no problem with him fighting Finn, but then they shoved him into a title match against Seth
That was too
at
early.
Hell in. I was like, no, just no,
He's
not
too young.
good enough.
Wait for like
Well,
2
not too
years.
young. It was too. I say it was too early in that gimmick. Too
Yeah.
damn early in that gimmick. You need to give him, maybe give him another feud with Finn. But I think that freed up Finn to go back down to NXT and get back into being, what he once was, the Prince, basically.
Well,
And so far, good for him. And I do hope that they don't screw Finn again. They are still obviously he only lost once as the Demon, and that's obviously to Roman, obviously. But they're still, I guess, they're still kind of protecting that gimmick. So
I can't stand Roman Reigns anymore.
yeah, I'm like, I mentioned, I think I said it in the Metal Bastards. Is Roman going to be the closest we could get to someone in the modern age getting close to Hulk Hogan's reign? And when I mean by Hulk Hogan's reign, I mean that 4-year reign. That first reign. I think to myself, no. At best, maybe 2 years. Karen! I see you here. We were just trying to... I was just doing this because I was like, I'm just bored. But we're here talking wrestling. We were trying to think if Roman Reigns is going to be close to Hulk Hogan's reign, which is 4. I don't think... And getting back to that, John, I don't think anybody's going to get to Bob Backlund or Bruno Sammartino. Those were reigns from an era that WWE can't do in this day and age. No one can get to that reign. Not even in any other promotion can pull that off.
No, that's not that Grim Wrestling on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Knew who trained the two brothers, Grim and Duhop? Aaron Mike Sharp.
Oh, cool.
That famous wrestler from the Fist of Man Senior days.
I've stopped watching that. I have stopped watching the Grimm's Toy Show wrestling thing. I just don't care about it anymore. I used to when I found out about it, but I've just kind of fallen out of it. But basically.
It's getting interesting.
Nobody's gonna get nobody can get to Bob Backlund's or Bruno's reigns. Nobody can.
Nope.
Those are reigns that are from an era that was more about the wrestling. There might have been some entertainment, but it was more about how good you are in the ring and stuff like that. If you can one up on more people and stuff like that. I don't really see that, but I think Hulk Hogan's is the closest you can get. Because let's just face it, you have those that have been around to watch pro wrestling. You see somebody like this Roman Reigns going and getting closer to Bob Backlund's record, people are going to be like, oh, fuck no. Because if that were to ever happen, WWE gone. They would not watch that shit because it's been the same repetitive shit over and over, and it's not possible to get to 6.5 in 8 years. It's not possible in this day and age. Because if they're really, really are over with Roman, I don't think I just don't think it is possible. What you doing, John?
No, my phone on a stand.
Oh, okay.
You know what my favorite wrestler is also in center takers? Ric Flair.
Fair enough, yeah. If I had to say outside of The Undertaker, and I'm so glad he came back recently, CM Punk. He was my number 2, and he was the one that, and I'm so glad he's come back. So I'm like, okay, at least he comes back so I can figure out who can I now root for? And at least Punk is back to where I can root for him once again, because he was set to basically replace Taker as my current favorite, because Taker had always been knowing he was going to retire at some point. So I needed to find someone. And he initially left, but then he's come back and he's like, okay, but he's now basically in a placeholder. He's like, okay, yeah, I still really love CM Punk. So I'm now trying to find, who could I latch on to after Punk is done? Now, so I'm just trying to find, who can I find? Who can I find within the business or something outside of WWE and WWE and outside of it? Just trying to figure out, okay, who can I, find, basically. I mean, there's a plethora of people I could root for if I wanted to, or something like that,
Who they're trying to keep in WWE for a long time, and he's in my league. Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman, yeah.
Imagine him go to All Elite Wrestling. Oh my God.
I could imagine it. I could never imagine someone like Paul Heyman going over there. That's just number one. Would be, who's he gonna align with? That's, if that were to be the case. So who can he align with? Who is the most likely to, WWE has nobody like a Paul Heyman there. He's one of those once in a lifetime type managers. Who do you got over there that would make sense? Robert Stone, he's nowhere near the level of Paul Heyman. Freaking Zelina, if she went back there. Zelina is probably the closest if she got back to the manager side of things. But I think to myself, yeah, she's probably the closest, and even then, she's nowhere near Paul Heyman's level. She's nowhere near Paul Heyman's level. Even her wrestling skills, she's better. I think her wrestling skills are decent. Manager-wise, she's good, but she's nowhere near the level of Paul Heyman. She never will be. Nobody is there.
I've been a Paul Heyman fan since ECW days.
Bring back ECW. I think he's made enough money. I think you think he'd be safe, and maybe he might have enough money laying around. I'm like, maybe I can bring back ECW. One day or something like that, but you never know. He could.
My least favorite. Manager.
Who?
What's his name? Jim Crockett. I wasn't the one that he's a loud mouth. The tennis racket.
Oh, Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart.
Not Jimmy Hart, but he's one with the crack. He has the racket in his hand all the time.
Racket. Oh, Cornette. Corny.
I described him to one of my friends. He's kind of like guy from Harry Cave. I forgot what his name was. I've
watched a lot of his shoot interviews. He kind of likes cursing. Goes like, you can sue me and I don't give a fuck. But I'm not going to the WWF and I'm not coming back to you. You can take that fucking company and shove it up your fucking ass. I just remember where he gave his notice and left WCW at the time. That was so hilarious.
I used to watch both WCW and WFE back in the 90s.
Yeah, I think after that I switched over from WWE and then I stopped. For the longest time, didn't care about wrestling.
You know what killed
it wasn't
WCW? A lot of people thought WCW was being killed off by the wrestling and all that. Nope. TBS, though.
Yeah.
He was ruining it. Ted Turner.
It wasn't until I really then got back into it again or somewhere around there, 2005, and just been onwards. And just been the first time there was one match in particular I wish I could have seen in 2002 when I was getting back into wrestling. and that was the WWE Championship Hell in a Cell match between Undertaker and Brock Lesnar.
Oh my God!
Arguably, in my opinion, both the last great Hell in a Cell match, and again, in my opinion, the best one. The story between the two, Taker's arm, Brock injuring it, and just them going back and forth. And it was just seeing that in the Tombstone, the History of the Undertaker DVD, just watching that, I was literally enthralled. I loved it. That made me a Taker fan for life. Even though he came out on the losing end, just remembering that match. And a lot of people, and I will argue, I won't say the last great match ever. Obviously, those honors go to I have a few other Taker matches that I like, but that, if I had to say a top 10, that Taker Brock Hell in a Cell match in 2002 is definitely up there.
You know my favorite match of Undertaker and Hell in a Cell is?
Which one?
Mankind.
Yes. Everybody goes for the obvious one. I have no problem. Here's the thing. I have no problem with that. But the match itself, as a match, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. It wasn't the best thing in the world. It was the spots, basically. The choke slam off top it into the ring. Obviously, the throw off the cell. Those are iconic spots when it comes to that match.
That should go up into
it's not that great of a match. It's not like Brock Lesnar Undertaker. That match it's just chef's kiss. Perfect. If I had to say my top 10 favorite Taker matches of all time, him in no particular order, him versus Edge for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 24, both Shawn Michaels WrestleMania matches, easily without a doubt. Taker Brock Hell in a Cell one, the first one, the better one, not the 2015 one. I'm just like, yeah, no. I'm trying to think what else would there be.
I think AJ Styles versus Undertaker.
Oh yeah. Boneyard match, the Boneyard match. Yeah, that would definitely be up there. I'm trying to think others. What other matches are there? Fuck it. All 3 Triple H WrestleMania matches. Those are up there. Anything from... We have a few from... I think I have... Wait, do I? No, I don't have one from the... I don't have one from the Attitude Era. Is there one for the Attitude Era that I like? I prefer the first one he had with Shawn. That one was a good one. I mean, that's borderlining Attitude Era, but I consider that Attitude Era in some cases because that match is just like what the Brock Taker match one is. Just, it was the first one, so no one had ever seen it before. So that's definitely up there. And then if I had to say a 10th one, this one might be well into the Attitude Era a little bit, well into when it was starting and all that stuff. Taker versus Kane in the Inferno match.
Hell yeah, the first one.
Yeah, that was a really, really good one. I like that one. That's definitely top 10. Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. Okay, I can replace maybe one of the Triple H matches. Which one will I replace? Because, okay, maybe I'll give an honorable mention to Undertaker versus Randy Orton WrestleMania 21. I do kind of like that match. I like the whole feud between the two. That whole year in 2005, that really made Randy Orton. I love that feud. That feud just it enthralled me basically.
No matter what happened.
What?
But they changed it last minute. Originally, they will do a Ted DiBiase Jr. versus Undertaker.
When?
Well, they almost did, but no, what happened? They fired him.
Wait, 2013? No, that would have just been a slaughter. That would be a slaughter. That's not worthy of a WrestleMania match.
You know what they were doing it for? Then who brought Undertaker into WFE storyline wise? His dad did. To be honest, senior did. Full circle.
Oh yeah, that would have made a lot of sense because of the whole thing with the DiBiase's and Taker. Yeah, that would make sense. But it would have made more sense if he did it at, say, Survivor Series. Because that's where Ted DiBiase introduced the Undertaker. And if he didn't do that, Taker wouldn't have had this legendary career, and it was just,
No match I wish happened, and I was wishing on it for you. The Fiend versus Undertaker.
Yes. Fiend versus Undertaker, Demon Finn versus Undertaker would have been really awesome.
Three-way dance.
Who?
Three-way dance with Finn.
Hey, no, Taker, no. He's more. I don't think that would work. Taker's more of the traditional one-on-one type of guy. He wouldn't want to face multiple guys.
Yeah.
He'd be one of those because that's sure, but that'd be too much lying around for him, and then he'd come in and do that thing. He's more of that traditional one-on-one type of guy.
Dude, what match was the worst Undertaker match was in my head? I never even heard of the wrestler, Giant Gonzalez.
Yep, I've seen that match. I've watched that match on a DVD. That was garbage. Not even Taker could try to put him over. It's just like, and he came down to a chloroformed rag of all things. You're like, that was the second to last match, or there might have been a match in between, but that might have been the one before Bret Hart versus Yokozuna. Yoko's not a bad talent,
He was
not bad at all. Huh?
You know who his cousin was? The Rock.
Yep, he's the brother of Roman. He's related to Rikishi.
Yeah.
That would have made it more interesting if they had just give Yoko a Samoan character. If they just give him a Samoan character, that makes more sense.
Whose idea was Yokozuna?
Bruce Pritchard. Bruce Pritchard.
Oh yeah.
He was the one that came up with the whole sumo thing for him. But I'm like, just give him a freaking Samoan gimmick. It would have been way better. He's not technically Japanese. He's Samoan, for Christ's sakes.
My mom knew who the manager was, Mr. Fuji.
Yep. Oh, he's an old wrestler, old manager. He's been around for a while. And yeah.
Some of the good ones are dead now. Knew who my favorite one was. So he died. The Mount. What's his name? The Brain.
Bobby the Brain Heenan. Bobby the Weasel Heenan. I do remember seeing some of those just between the two. That it was just so hilariously just to listen to those. I'm like, God, the closest we got was, I ain't complaining. The closest I can get to something like that was JR and the Kane and Jerry. Jerry the Kane Lawler. That's the closest. I mean, they're not a bad team. They're legendary too. But just hearing them, just those two going back and forth, it's just so hilarious. Will you stop it? They work so well together. You look at the commentators now, it's just
they're boring.
But yeah, I'm just like, you get over the top sometimes and stuff like that. But it's just like you ain't getting one as close to as those guys, where it's like Bobby the Brain Heenan and Gorilla Monsoon. JR and Jerry the King Lawler were the closest. And they're an iconic duo too, you know?
Oh yeah.
Like JR was the babyface one and then Jerry was the heel one, the heel commentator and all that stuff. You know, and they were great back in their day. But you look at them, you look at JR beating in AEW. No.
He's all right in Oddly Wrestling.
Yeah, I think he should just retire and just go back to selling his barbecue sauce and all
Or
that
go
stuff.
backstage.
Yeah, have a backstage role or something, be like a producer or something like that. And you know, you look at all the other guys you got. Freaking Excalibur is great. It's fantastic. Tony Schiavone still has it after all these years, which is surprising. Then your three man team: Excalibur, Tony Schiavone, Taz. Yeah, there you go, Taz. That would be perfect. That'd be a perfect combination.
You know who my favorite wrestler now is in all the wrestling is of the newer ones? Taz's son, Hook.
Yeah, Hook's pretty damn over from what I have seen. I mean,
he's like his dad.
He's got that presence. He's got that feel about him that you know this kid's got something. I mean, for Christ's sakes, it just smashed. You know, he just goes on face, and he was looking. Here comes Danhausen trying to curse him and stuff like that. Hook was just unfazed. He walked by him and went back to the bag, and he's just like nothing. Wow, we got 3 people up in here. Who is in the chat with us right now? I've just been here, but now it's back to 1.
That's cool.
Yeah, well, for a little bit. Been here an hour or so. A little over an hour.
But man.
But yeah, Hook is Hook. Woo!
He's only
Hook is pretty old. I think if there are certain people over there that I think are pretty damn over, Hook and Wardlow. Wardlow is super over. And I don't know why they didn't pull the trigger on Wardlow becoming TNT champion. That's
good. He's good.
That's stupid. No offense to freaking Scorpio, but I think he's just a transitional champion at some point. Because at some point, Wardlow's going to come around and he's going to just squash him. He's just going to squash him. I'm like, prove you're a great champion. Do this by yourself. Don't have anybody else on your side. No Ethan Page, no whether Van Zandt her name is, no damn Lambert, nobody. Nobody. Just do it yourself. Nobody else.
You know my favorite tag team group is right now is? In all the wrestling?
Who?
The House of Black.
Yeah. What do you think of the Jericho Appreciation Society?
Oh.
More like here's the thing. Jericho Appreciation Society, more like the Jobber Appreciation Society.
Mostly jobbers in his group.
Jake Hager, proven to be a jobber, and later on in WWE 2.0, they had some fluke run in NXT when they were called Everrise. Yeah, but I clearly look at them like, oh, they're jobbers. And then you got Garcia, who's probably aside from Jericho, the most talented guys in there. And you're surrounding yourself with practically 3 jobbers. He's probably in the sense of it's just no. It's just no. The group's bad. It's just and I was commenting about him. One guy kept telling me, he's like, what, are you kidding me? Or something like that. I'm like, no, I'm not kidding you. He surrounds himself with jobs. Garcia is probably the only one who might have a lick of talent or something like that. And I look at him like, he might be the only one that can benefit from this. 2.0, no. They're goners. They're jobbers. They're done. There's nothing for them. It's just, ugh. It's just ugh.
You know, I wish Candy did that company, but they can't because of TBS.
Who?
The Briscoe brothers.
Yep, he can't get those guys. That's just no. That would just be weird, them being there.
You know who I like to see again? Is there anything in honor at one time? The Bouncers.
Bouncers. I've never heard of them.
The two heavyset guys.
Huh.
They always
Are they in
when they came out with beer and all that. He had no tea.
Oh, Beer Money? Beer Money?
No, not beer money. There was two heavyset guys. They were. He almost got disqualified one time in Ring of Honor because he was biting someone's head, arm, or something. He said he had no teeth.
Oh.
They came.
Damn.
They were heavy sets.
Wow.
They were called the Bouncers.
Shit.
If you want to, I can show you a picture of them later. If I can find them.
Okay, yeah, man, that could definitely work.
They were that one guy. One day he said his wings. He had those two guys that came up with feathers and all that.
Uh-huh.
I think they were with them too one time too. Knew who I like to see come to All Elite Wrestling? Yeah, with the flag mask.
Marty Skrull. Oh, that I don't know. I don't know how I would feel about that. I don't know. That would be interesting. If he comes and he's in the House of Black, oh, that would be something. Because there's a history between Skrull and Brody King. Because remember, Brody King was in the Villain Club at one point. It was, I believe, there was Marty Skrull, Brody King, PCO was in there, and Flip Gordon. That would be interesting because of the history between Brody King and freaking Marty Skrull. That would be very interesting. If lights go out, Brody King sees, oh my fucking god, no. He sees the villain, he sees the umbrella, like, oh god, no. That would be, but I don't think Tony Khan would hire him. I don't think Tony Khan would hire him because of everything that's been going on with him. He wouldn't, but it'd be pretty damn cool if that were to ever be the case.
You know, I was shocked about joining House of Black. Murphy,
Buddy Murphy. Yeah, I was like, why? You would think because of the history between him, but maybe they might be building. They might say he might be stoic or something like that, but then at some point, maybe a year down the road, Buddy starts to, start having some things, and then we get a good match between the two at some point.
I know they're best friends in real life.
But they're better opponents.
Yeah.
You want to keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer.
Oh yes. You know, also I like the Butcher.
And or is that the Blade?
Butcher and the Blade.
Butcher is Andy, right?
Yeah, from the band.
Every Time I Die. Every time I die. Every time I see it, every time I see him, I'm just like, God, it makes me sad that every time I die is no longer around. That makes me sad. I realize, but yeah, they've made out a lot of bang with Radical. It's, not everybody can pull off the Jericho thing, doing wrestling and music at the same time. Not everybody can. Some can do it pretty well. Others, not so much.
One of my friends live in Dallas, where the WrestleMania is going to be at this year. He was walking down the street, he saw Bray Wyatt.
Oh, cool.
There's rumor he got resigned. There's rumor he got resigned to WFE.
I had heard. I heard Cody's resigned to WWE too, and I think he might get the match with Seth
That's rumor too.
I wouldn't. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, you're facing one of the top guys in the company. You know, Seth Rollins is literally one of the top guys, and you're coming back. You know, you've done so many great things since you've been gone. You know, creating All Elite Wrestling. You know, and then he has those reality shows. He has that Road to the Top. He might be a little bit bigger star now.
No, like see,
I wouldn't. You were saying?
My mom was on me. We were watching WFE a while back. She fell asleep because there's no big stars anymore.
In WWE?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's. I mean, you got Edge up there. I mean, he's still pretty big. I mean, he's a legend, obviously. Who else you got up there? You know, Brock Lesnar, you know.
Seth Rollins.
Yeah, big Roman Reigns is pretty damn big. AJ Styles is pretty big.
I know you might hate me for saying this. You know who Roman Reigns reminds me of?
Who?
John Cena.
Difference is Roman Reigns has turned heel, whereas John Cena he didn't. I think Roman is now receiving all that heat now, and he's doing really. I think he is the best in WWE right now. He and I guess Brock Lesnar are the best thing going right now. But it's like the old adage of several years too late. You know, it's if you had done this in 2015, oh my God, WWE would be freaking, you know, huge. But they weren't. They were adamant on trying to get him over as babyface, but then they're like, yeah, okay, we need to back it off a little bit.
I need to show you a video later if you have TikTok.
Hmm.
You know what they did?
But I think if memory serves me right, it was Roman's idea that's like, I want to be a heel.
Yeah,
it was his idea. It was his idea. He wanted to turn heel. Especially when he said if he was going to face someone like Daniel Bryan, oh my God, he would rather be a heel in that situation. You know, he wanted to turn heel, especially on someone like Daniel Bryan. He had been wanting a heel turn for a while, and there finally was like, you know what, fine, let's see how this goes. And look what's been going on now. He's had a freaking hell of a run as a heel. You know, he is literally like a heel turn can do you wonders. He is literally one of the top guys in the company now.
Well, I was on YouTube, on TikTok, someone took when Brock Lesnar was chasing after Paul Heyman on SmackDown that one night.
Mm-hmm.
Someone took out the music and all that, put Benny Hill music.
Oh.
If I can find it, I show it to you. Oh my God, it's funny as hell.
Wow.
I think when Paul Heyman retires, WFE's gone.
There is, yeah. Brock retires. Brock's not retiring anytime soon, at the very least. Brock's not retiring. He's not going to quit anytime soon. I'm kind of glad.
You know who wants to wrestle now? Who's in WFE right now being trained?
Who?
I'm the oldest daughter of Dwayne Johnson.
Simone. Yeah, I know about her. I don't know what's been going on with her. They haven't even debuted her or anything like that, you know. They've been training her and stuff like that, but I'm like, what are they doing with her? They haven't done anything with her.
I don't get it. WFE went downhill with their training.
Yeah, they're training with other guys, you know, but then they put her to the side or something like that. I don't know what's going on.
You know who else I think is sad? They're finding all my favorite ones who, like, Road Dogg and all of them.
Yeah, they let all those names go, and it's just like, well, what the fuck, you know?
There's rumor who else might be getting fired, I heard soon.
Who?
There's rumor Shawn Michaels.
Oh, that would be it. You get rid of him, and he goes over to say AEW because the coach over there. Oh, you're fucked. They're fucked. Literally, they're fucked. Because Sean's been team. He's always been WWE. So if he were to be let go and all that stuff, oh, that's a nail in the fucking coffin at that point.
They were at. My friend got to talk to Triple H one time. Triple H said when his contract's up, he might be leaving.
Wow, damn.
His wife Stephanie with him.
Yeah, they're gone. You lose your daughter to the other company. You need to stay. You really need to worry.
Who was talking?
I don't know what Triple H would do if he went over to there.
I don't think he would wrestle.
I don't think he'd wrestle. He'd be more on the backstage kind of guy. He would probably run ROH. He'd go down there, I would think him, you get your crew there. You get Regal over there. You get freaking Sean if he's let go. Get Road Dogg if he's over there. You bring him over and stuff like that. You basically have that Vince will then realize, shit, I'm fucked.
No, I was just remembering
because you got some guys. You got Tony probably. I know Tony's the owner, but he would want some people who can run that place. And you get those NXT guys. You get those that were in charge of bringing the black and gold NXT. Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Road Dogg, you have Regal, be general manager. You have all that. Boom, you got something great right there.
No, I was just remembering who they were talking to people in all of them. Wait till you hear this. Shane, man, was talking to them.
Yeah, no. But that were the case again, that's also big nail in the coffin for WWE. And they're like, they got ROH and AEW that side. They got your whole family over there. You done fucked it up, Vince. You're fucked.
Know who Vince McMahon put in the will for his AFC company if he dies before he does?
Nick Khan. And I know Nick's gonna ruin it.
I read somewhere he worked for Disney at one time.
And Nick's the brother of Tony Khan, who now owns AEW and ROH.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, Tony Khan's the owner of Ring of Honor now.
I knew that part. I didn't know they were brothers.
Yeah, Nick and Tony are brothers. Yeah.
I noticed on my head. If Vince McMahon retired or passed away, if his brother sold the company to All Elite Wrestling.
Yeah.
Knew the runner-up for WFU is if they.
Yeah, if Nick's looking to compete with his brother, he's gonna lose an effort. Literally, that company will die at the hands of Nick Khan. Nick Khan's gonna be the reason that company dies.
It's dying right now. He's what fired most of the good wrestlers. He fired
everybody, and basically all of them. He thinks all of them are going to AEW, but all of them are scattering, going to other promotions. Some are going to Ring of Honor. Some are going to Impact. Some are going to New Japan. Some are going to AEW, obviously. They're going to other promotions. They're doing indie work and all that stuff. They're all doing well now.
Who fired Bray Wyatt? Khan did.
Who? Khan, yeah, of course.
You know what he did? He was trying to tell Mr. Man to buy the thing away from Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt said no. And Vince McMahon agreed with Bray Wyatt about giving his gimmick. Because Vince McMahon Wyatt.
Wow.
I have a feeling some of the stuff that man,
Yeah, Vince at this point, if he agrees with all those people, he's killing his company.
you know what's sad? I watched a documentary on Wrestle with Mike on YouTube.
Uh huh.
I was watching it about Vincent McMahon. He's a third generation owner of WFE. This man is.
Yeah.
His grandfather was a baseball player, a baseball manager of All Blacks.
Wow.
Then he went over to wrestling, formed what will become WFE. Then when he passed away, Vince McMahon Sr. took over. And then Vince McMahon took over and ruined the whole territories. Because when Vince McMahon Sr. was still running WFE, he was being fair with all the other territories, like the South, Northeast, and all that. Different territories.
Mm-hmm.
He told him the only way his son Vince McMahon Sr. Evans Jr. can take over is not to fuck up order. They had that with the old NWA and all those. And of course, what Vince McMahon does betrays his dad's wishes.
Yeah.
That's terrible. I never grew up on the era when they had all those territories. I bet I need to see those.
Wow.
So basically, Vince McMahon kind of fucked over everyone back in the 80s.
But now some of the major companies are starting to kick WWE's butt now because all of them are doing great and they're getting all these new additions and stuff like that. Vince thinks they're going over to AEW. Some of them are, but some of them they're being smart. They're not stupid people. Vince thinks they're stupid and he's going to send them all to AEW and all that stuff. No. The other people that they're getting released are going to other companies. Some of them are going to Ring of Honor. Some are going to Impact. Some are going to New Japan or Ring of Honor and AEW, obviously. Or even NWA. You know, the NWA is still around, surprisingly.
That's good. You ever watch it on YouTube?
I've seen some stuff from them. Pretty damn good. You know, it's like, that's pretty cool. You know, that's nostalgia reason.
You know who owns NWA right now? What do you hear this?
Billy Corgan.
Yeah, a Smashing Pumpkins. That's kind of weird.
Yep, I know about that. I know he's owned that.
He's doing a good job with them. He's doing a low budget.
Yeah, it's pretty damn good, actually. I actually do enjoy some of their stuff.
That's my favorite wrestlers there now.
Nick Aldis, Trevor Murdoch, who at one point was in WWE, and he was mostly kind of like one of those mid-card, low-card, kind of a jobber kind of guy. You look at him, he turned into going in there. He went, from the last time I saw him, he was one of those, he had a tag team, him and Lance Cage. And they were just, complete, they were a jobber team and stuff like that. They were jobber to mid-card type of team. All of a sudden, he's now a solo guy, and he's kind of got a different version of Dusty Rhodes, and he becomes the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. I'm like, what? Yeah. I remember that guy being kind of a jobber mid-card tag team guy, and he had the tag team title. He and Lance Cage have been tag team champions before, obviously. But now he's in the NWA, and then you also have Matt Cardona. I don't like him anymore. It's like,
you watching Impact Wrestling lately? I haven't watched it.
No, I don't watch that crap. The only thing I watch from that is freaking their world title scene. I don't care about their Knockouts division or their freaking, even the Knockouts tag team division. I do not care about. I don't care about their freaking what is it? I don't care about their. Well, I kind of do care about their X Division a little bit. Some of their tag scene, I do care about their world title scene between Moose and Josh Alexander. Josh Alexander is pretty damn good. I've seen his work. He's pretty damn good.
You know what? I missed. He's not wrestling anymore there. He's in the WFE.
Who?
Abyss.
Yep.
He's retired now. He's more of a backstage hand.
I remember when that whole pandemic thing, and I saw him. I'm like, oh my god, Justin Park! Oh my god, he makes a WWE debut! Oh my god, I remember seeing that. Like, what? Holy crap, good for him! He makes his WWE debut. Shame it isn't as the Abyss, but still, come on, that was freaking awesome. See Joseph Park there? That was pretty cool in that pandemic thing when it was him and AJ, I believe. But just seeing that, I was like, oh my god, thank God. By God, he has an on-screen appearance in WWE, his TV debut, but it wasn't a match. I'm like, did he even have a match at one point? I don't think he ever did.
Oh, he's retired.
Yeah, I was like, awesome. It might have been several years too late, but still, come on. That was freaking awesome.
You know what my dream match was for Abyss was? If he went to WFE earlier on when he was still wrestling?
Taker or Kane. One of those two. I think it would make more sense him versus Kane than him versus the Undertaker. I mean, yeah, that makes sense too, because Abyss is the big guy. He was the Taker of TNA, but I think he was more of a combination. He was mostly more closer to Kane than Undertaker.
Yeah.
So that would have been really cool. And I remember, had Taker not won the Rumble, I think I heard somewhere later on that it was planned to be Abyss versus The Undertaker at WrestleMania 23.
Wow, that would have been neat.
But that didn't happen, and, Taker ended up winning the Rumble. And it was, like, cool, but I have not won a Rumble. At that point, he had been there for 17 years, and he hadn't won a Royal Rumble match. I was super, because I was a huge fan of Taker by that point, easily. And when he won the Royal Rumble, I was like, finally. I was expecting. I was hoping he would win it, because he's like, who else is going to win it? There's no one else that's a favorite in that match to win it but Taker. I mean, Taker he had been long overdue a Royal Rumble win.
No,
at that point, he already had an illustrious career at that point.
You know who actually go to All Elite Wrestling? The Dudley Boys? I know what's name will do it. Devon, he works with AFC now.
Well, you already... Yeah...
Well, what's his name?
You got the Hardys over there. You got Christian over there, which that's the first time you've seen on a roster that Christian, Jeff, and Matt Hardy are on your roster, and they're active. Like, what? Like, that's insane.
You know who I see go to All Elite Wrestling? The other guy from Dudley Boys.
Bubba?
Yeah, Bully Ray.
Yeah, Bully Ray. Yeah. That would be pretty cool. You would at least have 4 of those 6 big teams from the Attitude Era over there. I don't think you're ever going to get... I don't think Edge is going to go over there. I just don't think that.
You know who they fired to? I read somewhere from WFE.
Who?
Their wife.
Oh, JoJo. Yeah. Yeah, they're together. I believe they have a baby.
2 kids. Yeah.
Yeah, there's several dogs and stuff. Yeah, they got 2 kids, yeah.
That's
and
his,
Wyatt is the son of
RIS.
IRS. Mike Rotunda, I believe. Was it Mike Rotunda?
I think so. You know who his uncle is? Blackjack.
Yeah.
I don't remember that. You know if it was a use of a character? Bo Dallas.
Yep. Yeah,
No,
his brother. That would have been something if you just put Bo Dallas. Put him with his brother. That's better. It works. I mean, yeah, Taker and Kane were never brothers, you know. If anything, yeah, Fake Taker and Underfaker were actually related, believe it or not. Yeah, cousins. I think he just did that because he's like, yeah, why not? I'll help you out. I mean, he helped out. He helped out his cousin. That's awesome, you know.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes it's cool to help out family.
You know what else I thought? You know how the slang? I know what's in the slang word. When Yokozuna landed on Stone Cold back in the '90s.
Ugh.
You know what? You know what Stone Cold told him? Let's take this home now. You know what happened to Stone Cold in the ring? He shit his pants. You know what happened? Yokozuna land on real hard, and one of his finishing moves made Stone Cold shit himself in the ring.
Wow.
All that weight landing on him made him shit his pants.
Yeah.
And when they were overseas one time, from I heard Yokozuna, something didn't sit well with him. He was fighting against someone, I forgot which wrestler it was. He ended up having diarrhea when he landed on the guy.
Oh wow. Oh, we got two people up in here. Who is the other two? Karen, are you still here? Oh, we just been talking in here because, like I said, this is just a chill type of stream. So, who is the other person in here? Speaking in here. What's up, Speaking? How are you doing tonight, Speaking? Good to see you here.
When I think of Speaking, I think of JoJo Adventure. After I heard the name Speaking, there's a character on JoJo Bizarre Adventures in the manga. It's a stand.
Cool.
They also have stands that you'll like too. They have one stand called Lord Chrism. We knew that's based off of.
Yeah.
King Chrism.
Yeah, he says Speaking, it says spinning some death dealer. Awesome. Yeah, I was about to end this stream, but I guess we could go a little bit longer since we got at least some people up in here now.
Hey, King.
Well, we got, like you said, he's spinning some death dealer. Why is it just nice for you to drop in to come in, Speaking? Awesome of you to join me on just this random shoot the shit / chill type live stream. This is all it is. It's just I decided I wanted to do this, and me and Josh has been talking about everything: music, wrestling, and everything in between. We've just been talking about everything. Yeah, and he says, I start bad. Hey, brother.
How you been doing, Speaking?
Yes, how have you been? Well, he asks. Well, I guess we both ask it. How have you been? He did say this. Spinning some death dealer. Awesome.
I'm spinning
he says, new Wolf is out. You can show him. You got that album. Shadow. Oh, and look! It's another band with the word land in it! Just like Dragonland and Fairyland from that one stream. Yeah, there's the Wolf album. Shadowland. Oh, is that the album name called Shadowland?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that was the album name for Wolf. Awesome.
There's no ballad.
I was beginning to think that Shadowland was just another band with the word land, but that's the title track. That's the album name for the Wolf album. Cool. Cool.
Hey, Ryan.
All right, I'm gonna
check this movie out.
Rat Boy. Who is that?
It's an 80s movie.
Oh, cool.
He's like a guy that was born look like a rat.
Yeah, he says, I ordered my copy, and then says, haven't spent it yet. Good to know. I haven't listened to anything new in a while, so at some point I will be.
But man, when it came early, when it was coming out in April this month, Psycho Stick.
Psycho Stick, yeah. Hey, Speed King. Cool.
It was coming out in like April 16th, but they say it comes in early at their place. It will come out early. They mailed it early. You know, it was funny if you look on their what do you call it, tracking number. It also said April 1st as released the coming here. Mine came on Wednesday. It was mailed Monday, last Monday. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I wish I had a group picture of this.
No, nice, Speed King. I posted a photo of my new mail ride. Check it out. Oh yeah, I'll definitely check it out. Y'all, I need to know. Obviously, I did make a post on the Instagram about wanting to do a tournament. I don't know when, but I just wanted to see if anybody would be interested in participating. Picking all the bands and all that stuff. So y'all should definitely check it out. John, you have Insta, right? Instagram? Yeah, definitely check out my posts. If you want to see that kind of stuff, y'all go for it. Go and like it if y'all want to. It's, I'm trying to engage with everybody who follows me on the Instagram. I'm both the Damage Incorporated, the Damage Incorporated page and my personal page.
You should know my name is on Instagram is Icer Fan.
Yeah, of course, obviously, yeah.
Someone got mad at me for being so obsessed with Icer. Icer changed me. Made me feel better. All that through hard times.
Yeah, Speaking says, what's your Instagram, John?
Icer Fan.
It's basically the same as it's the same as your YouTube name, right? Icer Fan Forever? Yeah, basically it's the same as that one. Just type that up and you'll find him. That is where you would find him.
I pissed off OPEP. I mean.
He says, oh, okay. Yeah. But, I guess we could add, if y'all got any questions or something like that, ask away. I'm willing to answer some of them. We get this end up turning into just a random shoot the shit type live stream and become a Q&A, but it's still a shoot the shit type live stream. So if y'all got any questions, go answer. Now, we won't have just Joshing join. I see if they want to join or something like that, but he said he's about to go to sleep, so. I mean, why would you want to go to sleep? It's Friday. It's Friday night. For Christ's sakes. I'm just doing this because I want to do this.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I need to finish watching, but I have all these different TVs to catch up on.
Mask.
An old 80s cartoon I grew up on.
That looks pretty cool.
And then there's some good cartoons from the 80s my little sister won't let my little nephews watch because they're too old.
Okay, fair enough. Speaking, he says, I have a bad connection. I am up in the mountains. Might lose my connection soon. Oh, okay. Well, John, hopefully you'll get out of the mountaintops and maybe you'll be able to continue chatting with us. I don't know how much longer this will go.
No, it comes out in June, but it's not listed, I think, on Wicca or anything.
What?
The new Haunted.
Ooh, cool.
You know what's neat? You know who his dad was, the bass player for? Jimmy
Who?
Hagar.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
His dad.
You mean Haunt? Oh, you mean the band Haunt?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, his dad, Bill Church. Yeah, Bill Church. Yeah, he played with Timmy. Yeah, I know about that.
He's a nice guy. I'm friends with him on Facebook. He's a nice guy.
Awesome.
Trevor's a nice dude.
For you to have a dad that has been in the business, Have you checked out the upcoming Udo Dirk Schneider album?
Yep. I need to get it.
The covers. I'm not that interested. I don't particularly listen to covers albums that often. Basically a covers album. Amazing stuff. Can't wait for it to be out. Udo covers Queen's "We Will Rock You," but not "We Are the Champions." Those are companion to the companion piece. You gotta play those. If you play one but you don't play the other, they're like, that's criminal. That's freaking like, what the hell?
You know the real good CD, but I don't know if you guys have it yet.
Yeah, the Eric Wagner album. Yeah, from Trouble. Posthumous album.
It's sad CD. We listen to it.
Yeah.
I miss him. Yeah, I was never into it much in Trouble as much.
Speaking agrees with me. Totally agree, Ryan. Those songs come together. That is a pair of songs that need each other. But if you separate one from the other, that just does not work.
No.
And he says, I ordered 2 Trouble albums yesterday. Awesome.
I need to.
Psalm 9, and they're still titled. Chemicide?
I got it from the Mailhead box a while back.
Nice. That's awesome.
I think Nick got a t-shirt, I think, of them from the Mailhead box. The new box.
Cool. Nice.
They're thrash metal.
He says, don't have any trouble in my collection yet.
But don't cause any trouble.
No, he says he doesn't have any of the band Trouble. You know, that Eric Wagner.
Yeah. That's good CD. Yeah. That's my ringtone.
Yeah, but those are the albums he mentioned. Psalm 9 and they're self-titled. Don't have any trouble in my collection yet. So it's good that you're finally going to have some trouble in your collection, Speed Kane.
I had trouble. I'm not trouble, but I got Skull.
Nice. That's awesome. Hey.
Oh, you heard about the Overkill? They're doing the Overkill CD.
Oh, cool.
They're
going to hear about the black.
They're going to go do me.
Ooh. Might order the Skull later on.
Nice.
That's what he said.
Ask him if he likes Overkill going to do metal. I don't know.
Ask him then, you know. You can see near you too. You know, that's just saying.
Hey, Speed King. Are you gonna get the new Overkill when they go Doom Metal?
Doom Metal. That's interesting.
I hope they
We
do.
will wait on an answer from him.
I hope they
He's
do.
probably typing.
I hope it's good because Overkill, they're kind of like AC/DC. They're good at what they're good at, like thrash metal and all that.
Yeah, but they got too many damn albums. They got so many. It's just so many. You know, it's like, why make so many? I mean, come on, slow it down, man.
Look at Aerosmith. They took their time with their stuff.
Yeah, it's just like, calm down, would you? Sorry, I missed the question. My English isn't very good. He said, "Are you going to get the new Overkill?" Oh. He said, "Are you going to get the new?" Oh yeah. He says, "Oh yes."
They're going to go more doom metal now.
It might have been a blind purchase. Blind purchase. Yeah, fair enough.
I did that before with some bands. Blind purchase. I did it with Old Tab. She
I remember. I bought Blind Bottle. He says, "When is it out?"
I think next year. I heard.
He said next year. Apparently, he said next year. That's what he said. Next year. Maybe.
That's rumor. That's gonna be weird. I'm going new metal from thrash metal.
Yeah, that's.
It'll sound like more like what was that band? Broadcasting Company.
The who?
The Broadcasting Company.
Broadcasting company?
The Bronx Casket Company.
Oh. Interesting.
Yep. Like
it officially has a date. July 8th. And you will not believe who the bassist is.
The guy that got fired by
you want to know who it is? You want to know who it is? Steve DiGiorgio.
He got fired from horse store, the horse show. Steve Meister. Know why?
Steve DiGiorgio. He plays in Testament. Hell of a bass player.
But you know what happened? John Schaefer hired him for a horror show back in the 2000s, 2001.
Oh, wow. I didn't know. Oh, yeah, 2001. This would have been after Something Wicked This Way Comes.
You know what he was fired for?
What?
John Schaefer thought he'll be good because he loved his work in our stuff. But you know what happened? He was lazy in the studio with John Schaefer.
Wait, Steve? Steve?
Yeah, he was lazy from what I heard.
Wow.
And he was fired.
Shocker.
He was fired from my stuff because either from being lazy or his schedule. Weather bands and all that.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's got a busy schedule when it comes down to it.
But
he's in Testament. He's just like one or the other, man.
You know why I think why he got... From what my friend told me, he talked to John Schaefer a little bit one time. They had a disagreement in direction with bass guitar playing. He wanted to go more like lay back to fit the ice surf down.
But this is Steve DiGiorgio.
Yeah.
It's freaking Steve DiGiorgio. That's it. Do you honestly think he should be a laid back bassist? No. It's Steve DiGiorgio.
And from what I heard,
He's one of the most insane bassists around. He is like, when it comes to thrash metal, he is the freaking Steve Harris of thrash metal bassists. Literally. Like the craziness he does. It's just insane. And to find out he did session work for the new Megadeth album, so you're literally going to have Dave Mustaine, rhythm / lead guitar and lead vocals, Kiko Luliru, lead guitar, Steve DiGiorgio on the bass, and Dirk Verburen on the drums.
Damn.
That's gonna be brutal. Brutal. That's gonna be. It's like people were saying this is gonna be the heaviest thing he's done in a while, and I'm thinking all signs point to Steve DiGiorgio. For Christ's sakes, it's Steve DiGiorgio. For Christ's sakes, man. I'm literally excited for that album. Literally excited. But I think we might have just lost him. Obviously, he's up in the mountains, so.
Oh, yeah. Hoping to say hello, Washington.
Hopefully, he'll come back. Or
Yeah.
maybe this stream will be done by then. Hopefully. We'll probably will be done by then if he ever does come back. But
Knew him friends with from the band Wolf. The
who?
singer.
Oh, cool.
The singer. He's a nice guy to talk to.
Awesome. That is awesome to hear.
I'm always searching for people who are in bands to join to be their friends and all that. So I can have insight and also I can talk to them. You know who's a real nice person to talk to in person?
Wait, my. Oh.
Not even heard about online. John Greeley.
Oh, there he is. He's back. I ordered Exodus Force of Habit yesterday. Awesome. That is awesome. Oh. So we might, for the first time ever, I don't think he's ever been on the channel before, so this will be a new thing for me, having Nick come on board. This is going to be something interesting. I've never heard this one before. Any good? Exodus Force of Habit. Is there anything you can say about that album?
I'm more of a Generation Kill person.
There you go. I'm not the biggest Exodus fan. I really don't care much about them because, like I said, unless it's freaking Metallica, Megadeth, or Anthrax,
Or neither.
very few thrash bands appeal to me.
You know what's pretty neat? I like the era of Exodus when Rob Duke was there. And I followed him over to his new band, Generation Kill. Oh my god, Generation Kill. The name says it all. If you like it's kind of like it's anti-government lyrics and all that and everything. And then he did a side project with Run DMC founder, one of the members of Run DMC.
Oh wow, really?
Fragile. I forgot what the name of the band was called. I don't know if it was Run. I don't know if it was Run of his.
Yeah. Speak. Oh, sorry. I'll have to cut you off. But he says, actually, I ordered the Universal Japan pressing reissue. Since it was available for a very good price, I went for it.
That's a good deal.
Cool. Yeah. Definitely.
Always get a Japan import. The upgrade too, because bonus tracks are the best. I'm always looking for bonus tracks. If I wasn't for using the name Ice Jeff Fan, though I've been using bonus track.
He says Universal Japan is re-releasing some amazing stuff. Check them out.
Nice.
Awesome. Awesome.
I turned on that Mordred CD, the last one that came out. I have it as American issue.
Cool.
But if you get Japanese imports, you get the 2 bonus tracks from the EP that came out last year and the year before. I have the EP.
Oh,
Good
sweet.
I kind of wish Mordred made it big as the other group, like the Holocaust album.
Yeah.
Trash Funk needs to be big again.
Yeah.
I don't know, but Ryan, you ever heard the band Mordred before?
You keep mentioning them, but I've never really heard of them.
In the 80s when they were in their demo days, if you get the demo CD, they sound like Anthrax. Yeah, they were in the Bay Area. But then when they added DJ to the band, oh my God, they would do a whole different level. They're doing turntable.
I like the later. If it sounds more like, say, later Anthrax, where they might have incorporated more power metal stuff, like on Worship Music and For All Kings, then I would probably maybe say, oh, definitely I'll check it out.
Imagine Anthrax mixed with Testament, mixed with Incubus, with the DJ part.
You might just pique my interest. I might actually give them a check. I might actually check them out.
You know who's friends with them? When do you hear this? Chuck Billy.
Who? Really?
He's a fan of Mordred.
Nice.
There's a song they did last year, music video for the song. I forgot the name of the song is called now, but it has to do with cancer. He did portraying himself and all that. The whole song, the music video was like a little bit. It had to do with people who died of cancer and everything.
Cool.
But also Mel Ben got this too.
Yeah.
I like it, but Mel Ben didn't really get into it real well, but it was thrash funk. I love thrash funk. I grew up on
cool.
Like Scatterbrain, all of those.
Yeah. Nice.
Who's ready for the new Slipknot this year?
Hell yeah. I'm ready for the new Slipknot.
I can't believe they used to be hated by metalheads, but are now loved by metalheads.
I grew up on them.
You know my first new metal band was to get into? That means metal? Cold Chamber.
Oh, wow.
With the song Loco.
Cool.
You know what's pretty neat about Daz? Daz's dad and uncle was on this real old TV show called Leave the Beaver. You know who they were?
Who?
His dad was Whitey. Beaver's best friend. And then the dad and his uncle was Whitey's older brother.
Huh, interesting.
It's kind of weird knowing that their son Dez does metal music while his parent and uncle were actors.
Huh. Oh.
You sound tired too.
I'm getting there, literally, but I realize we might have, if he's still up by then or something like that, we might get Necrotic Neck in here and we could talk some metal or something, because, like I said, he's never been on this channel before, but I'm wide awake for that because I'm like, this will be awesome, you know.
My mom had
You
two
hear the channel when I reach a new height because give it 200. I'm gonna like, oh, make it the chronic dick in here. Song Machine. What album is that? What is that? Oh, is it that? I can't really see what it says on the album. It's still so dang blurry.
Gorillas.
Oh, it's Gorillas. I
love
grew
that.
up on them.
My mom had
We got two people up in here. I wonder, have we summoned the chronic dick up in here? Hopefully.
Next nice.
If not, I'll be disappointed. Ugh. But I will not hold my breath if it is not. Because, nope, one person. They left. They left. Anyway, what else do you want to talk about? We've been talking for about, what, over 2 hours now?
2 hours and 30 seconds. Soon.
Yeah, it's getting pretty close. Yeah.
You know what? Oh, yeah, about Graham and his brother Duhop? They're the same age. They're 43 years old.
Damn!
You know what's funny? You know what? I looked them up on their Wicca page. They have. Grimm's older by 1978. Well, Duhop was born in 1979.
Wow.
You know if it's funny? His brother Graham was born in December. Well, his brother was born January 1979.
Wow, just a few months. Or just a few a few weeks.
Basically.
Wait, when was Green? When was Green? December?
September.
Wow. And then,
Well,
yeah, just a few weeks. Or maybe it might have been
3 months. That's kind of weird, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
That's very...
I watched Duhop's channel a lot, and he's funny. The kid brother.
Cool. I didn't know he's still doing YouTube.
He I also like watching lit wrestling.
Huh.
It's the guy from that Marksman. It's pretty neat. But unless he had I felt sorry for Graham on one of the episodes that we watched. Me and my mom did. He had a seizure. He had a seizure on live TV. But luckily he was hitting the ball too many times or something like that. He started having seizures.
Wow.
I felt sorry for him.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
And guess what they're doing right now in this show right now? Mike, they're doing an anti-Graham storyline.
An anti-what?
Graham.
Oh, an anti-Grim, yeah.
They have Mike Goldsmith as the leader.
Wow.
Me and my mom and my little brother were watching one of the episodes this morning. Earlier. It was funny. He was trying to hit one of the wrestlers in the head with a chair. The chair hit the ring, hit himself in the head.
Wow. That's interesting.
You know what's sad? I rather watch Graham wrestling over WFE these days.
Yeah.
That was storytelling. I read somewhere they're trying to hire when they were being trained by that one wrestler I was saying about Iron Mike Sharpie, Iron Sharp. He the man was trying to hire Doo-Hop. Not Doo-Hop, but Graham Only or something like that. When
Wow.
they were trying to hire Doo-Hop, Doo-Hop turned on the contract. You know why? And he was going to go to WFE. He wants his brother with him. Graham with him. They're a team.
Wow.
You know what it sounded like to me? It sounded to me like Megadeth and Abbott Brothers.
Wow.
Because back in the 80s, Megadeth wanted what's his name? Dimebag as a guitarist. The only way he'll do it is if he can have his brother with him on drums. When Megadeth, Dave Mustaine said no about having Vinnie Paul join, Dimebag just dropped down.
Wow.
Just imagine if Dimebag was in Megadeth.
That would have been insane. When was this?
Back in the 80s.
Fuck.
That's what I heard. You might look it up. I forgot what year it was in the 80s, but it was like right after the glam era of Pantera.
That was during the glam era.
You know, I think it's funny about Dimebag when he was in that guitar contest. He was so damn good in the guitar competition. They made him a judge at the age of 18 or 15.
Wow.
He was so damn good. It'll be a good team if it happened. Dimebag and Les Claypool.
Ooh.
With Vinnie Paul on drums.
That would have been insane.
It was kind of like a groove funk metal band, basically.
Groovy, funky, thrashy in some cases.
Oh yes. I would love to see that. That would have been awesome. Hearing Dimebag playing off of Les Claypool.
We got three people up in here. Who do we have in the chat? Same. So we know that you're here. Me and John, obviously. Meister fan. Who do we have in the chat? Among Us.
No Steam King. Speaking's not back yet.
Well, maybe he is. Maybe he's just been in lurk mode. Oh, hey, Connor. Good to see you back here, dude. Good to see that you're... I'm surprised you're still here after you commented earlier. Yeah, he been here a while. We got Connor up in here. He's the reason I reached 200. So once again, thank you, dude. So now we are on the grind to 300. But who else? Yeah, we're going on the grind to 300. Well, it's good to know that you're still here, Connor. You just been quiet and you've been doing some stuff behind the scenes regarding the Reaper's Den, which is awesome. I've been seeing some notifications regarding it. Saw the new guy. Tell him I said hi, or I might pop in once this whole stream is over. So now it goes back down to 2. So we know we have Connor here, pops John right over here. On my right, I don't know what he says. Karen is still here. Awesome. Good to see that you're still here. Yes, here's Connor's comments. And then we get Karen Durden is still here. Y'all got any questions? I'm all ears. Once again, I'm all open to questions. If y'all got any questions you want to ask me, I'm all ears.
I'm listening to Cycle Stick right now.
Are you an MMA fan? I'm
Old school.
not really. I'm more into the pro wrestling. I'm more of a pro wrestling fan than I am of an MMA. The only time I ever followed it was when Brock Lesnar was in UFC, but that's about it. Oh, and CM Punk for a little bit, even when he was, he doesn't have that great of a record when it comes to UFC. But it is what it is. But yep, I'm not the biggest MMA fan. Don't really care about it.
I'm a fan of the UFC days with Tank Abbott.
Ah, yeah, he's more of the Johnny is more of a fan than I am.
I'm Ken Shamrock.
Oh yeah, I know about Ken Shamrock.
He's now a wrestler now, full time.
Yeah. Well, part time. I think he doesn't wrestle that often.
I think he's retired from it.
Yeah, I think he is at this point. Yeah, I can agree with that.
Imagine
Yeah,
this.
Ken Shamrock back in the day was awesome. I did like Ken Shamrock for a bit.
Imagine Ken Shamrock versus Brock Lesnar.
If you had Ken Shamrock in his prime versus UFC Brock Lesnar in his prime, oh, that would be one hell of a match.
Or imagine him as a wrestler, Ken Shamrock wrestling versus Brock Lesnar.
Oh, that wouldn't be good nowadays. That just wouldn't be good nowadays.
You heard what WWE did? They banned Sable. Brock Lesnar's won.
Thank God. I was doing if it was a tier maker, there would be, there's your S tier, your A, there's S, A, B, C, D, and F tier. Sable is her own category. It'd be worst of the worst. Sable is just, ugh. Brock was an animal in the UFC, though. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Beating Randy Couture, I believe it was, for the UFC heavyweight title. Whew. He was an animal back then, yes.
Who's in jail right now, I heard again? Sunny.
Of course she is.
She went downhill.
Yep. Because the company would rather push I will be honest, Sable wasn't that hot, wasn't that good looking to begin with. I don't know what they saw in her. It's just like, ugh. I look at her, I'm like, ugh. What did I see in that bitch? Jesus.
You know who I thought was pretty? You'll be shocked to hear this. China.
Yep.
I had a crush on her when I used to watch her.
Yeah, Connor, but at some point he realized that, he was having a lot of problems near the end of his run. He only came back for that one-time thing because I like the first one. I do like some of their stuff. The first one's a classic.
The Three Tremors rule.
Yeah, the Three Tremors is pretty awesome. That first one, pretty damn awesome.
Hey, Speed King, guess who wants to be seen Einstein if because he ever reforms Einstein again? Gene Peck, Three Tremors.
Cool.
Of Cage, and Death Dealer. They both had some kind of lyrical theme. If you think about it. Oh yeah, Ryan. You know what?
I just put.
We're talking about.
Yeah, Connor. He should not have gone there. It's just, I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe try it out and see if it would work, but it's just like, yeah, no. He's more of a pro wrestler than he is a fighter.
He wanted money.
Yeah, it was that money. The USA money is good, but it's not pro wrestling money or WWE money for that matter. And you're losing the guys that these are legit fights. This is a legit shoot fights. Basically, that's what these are. They're legit shoot fights. They're shoot fights. That's what it is. They're legit fights. And Punk is a
wrestler.
I mean, who wouldn't? If I had another kidney and if the money was right, I'd do it. But as it stands, one kidney, and I don't want to be in there with that in that cage and stuff like that. That's.
You know, I still thought it was funny when the Hardy Boys reformed and all the wrestling. I like Darby's reaction.
The action that I saw when I heard the Hardy Boys theme song was like, what? That's what? Wait, what? That's WWE music. But then I come to find out that it's not. I'm like, wait, what? I never knew that. I never knew that wasn't a WWE licensed theme song. That surprised me.
You know who wrote the song?
I forgot, dude. There was some guy.
It was done by what's his name? With Jeff Hardy's band.
No, it was somebody else. It was a song that they bought from a library. From some guy. I don't know who it was, but when I heard that, I was like, what? I heard it was so. I was like, hell fucking yeah, but at the same time, I was completely shocked that they were like, wait, what? I didn't know. I didn't think.
No, I like to see join. I like to see Bully Ray join all the wrestlers. So
that would be something. Yeah.
Imagine him working with what's that group? Not the House of Black. The Butcher and the Blade.
Oh, that would. We have a new Axel Rudy Pell out on April 15th. Another blind purchase. Hell yeah. If Ben were here, if Metal Ben were here, he'd be excited. He loves Axel Rudy Pell.
You know who I wish came out in new CD soon? Ross the Boss. Ross the Boss.
I
have all 4 of his solo albums. I hate to say it, the one with the American Singer is better. For those last 2 CDs.
Yeah.
Because the original 2 CDs were done by a cover band that was Men of War cover band.
Yeah. Cool. Oh. Whew. Yes, that is a huge Axel Rudy Pell fan. Yes, definitely. He would be really excited for it. So we now at least know the 3 people in here. And of all varying tastes in music. We all know that with Karen being in here with either it's a stream with me or Ben, we know she likes metal music. We know Speaking does. But Connor, I must ask you, what music do you listen to? Since most of us, it's all about rock, metal in that sense. I ain't gonna bash you for liking your music. I just want to know what kind of music you listen to, Connor. If you're still here, unless he ended up believing he might be one of those that left. But
knew what band was a blind purchase for me was?
Oh.
Sabaton.
Oh, the War to End All Wars?
No, the earlier stuff. Their second.
Oh, one of their earlier stuff. Great War or
the third album.
Forgot what the third album is.
Coat of Armor.
He says, I grew up in the 2000s. I like rock in that area of rap. I like Panic at the Disco, stuff like that. Oh, okay, cool. I mean, that's your stuff. Yeah, but obviously, so you're up in the 2000s rock. So that would be, I'm trying to think of that. Who would that be? So that would be, in a nutshell, bands that I love. Creed, Collective Soul, Breaking Benjamin, bands like that. I grew up liking some of that stuff too. So 3 Days Grace would be another one that I think that comes to mind. Seven Dust? Although Seven Dust is more metal. They kind of have a rock edge, but they might be metal. I don't know. Them, Stained, freaking who else would there be around that? Because that's around the 2000s, so that's some new metal stuff. There's
Disturbed.
No, we're looking. He says rock. He likes that area of. Oh, well, then obviously one of the bigger bands around that time, Linkin Park. Obviously, that makes sense. Then Limp Bizkit. He mentioned rap. Limp Bizkit's got to be around that area too. You know. So he grew up around the 2000s. So that's a good era. That is a pretty good era for some rock stuff. There is at least some good rock stuff for that era. Hell, I don't know if you consider them rock. They're kind of one of the biggest. He loves Linkin Park. I mean, that's a no-brainer. I got Hybrid Theory up in here. Where? Oh yeah, I have it in the CD. Where's freaking? I'm gonna turn on my cam here, real quick to show it. If I freaking find it. I was pulling out. We were pulling out. What would have been? I was doing. You came in on board when we did the 2000s albums, and I think I had memory. If I can even find it. Nope, it's not in here. It's on my bed.
CD.
Aha! Here it is. Found it. Here is one of their best, arguably. Let's turn on the camera. Hybrid Theory, man. Hybrid Theory. This is probably easily the best thing they've done. Speaking. Yeah, there you go. There you go, John. You got yourself a new follower there.
Sweet. I'm a very random person on.
Oh, comic books. Where am I? I love comic books too. To be more specifically, I love some Godzilla comic books. I got some, even freaking.
Oh, Ryan.
Yeah, of course.
Really came out this year. Godzilla versus Power Rangers comic.
Oh shit! Forgot about that. I totally forgot about that.
I heard it was really epic.
Ah shit! There goes my cup with all my guitar picks. Alrighty. Oh yeah, I won't show all of them, but I can show. I can show a few. I might have to put this down right here. I got a few comic books, but I'm mostly been looking for all of the Marvel comics Godzilla King of the Monsters, because you were, when were you born again, John? You're in the 70s, right?
1979.
Oh, you were in the year where it was just ending. Ben was in the year where it was still going on. But I have in my hand a growing collection of a number of issues from the 24 issue Marvel Comics Godzilla King of the Monsters. Godzilla's debut in comics was in the Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those. I think GI Joe was with Marvel as well. But yeah, I gotta grab my freaking tripod here. But yeah, crap, my cap for this thing fell off again.
And bad luck, dude.
Oh boy, yeah. He has the old GI Joe, so we at least some comic book in there. So we can talk comic books, because why not? It's comic books, for Christ's sakes. Woo! I love me some comic books. Anyway, Infinity Gauntlet, nice. That looks pretty damn awesome. Anyway, let me pull this up. Adjust my thing here. There we go. Turn on camera. First time in this stream I've had my camera on, except for that for you side. Oh, that's Superman. Anyway.
Come.
Ooh, nice.
This one's hard to find, though. It's hard there.
Anyways, here are the issues I have when it comes to Godzilla. Here is issue 1.
Wow.
August 1977 when this started. And then I got issue 3. That, believe it or not, that's Hercules right there. That is Hercules during that time period. Which is pretty awesome. Okay, and what else we got in here? Ah, yes, here's a cool one. Issue 7. This is where Godzilla fought something of his own size. This is their version of Mechagodzilla, Red Ronin.
Yeah, there was a comic for Red Ronin at one time too.
Yeah, there was. Let me still trying to sort all this out. Then we come to issue 9.
Wow.
Issue 10 on the back. This is yet regarded the biggest Bigfoot of them all.
Wow.
Basically their version of King Kong. Nothing else in between. Then we come to issue number 16.
Sweet.
And he says here, he used to have that Infinity Gauntlet one you showed, but he lost it. And then speaking says, never really checked out Linkin Park. Hybrid Theory.
Best CD by
It does. Yeah, that's this is issue 16. Then we get to issue 17. Was it? Dugan.
Hasbro has severed their ties with Toho.
What?
You know how they were doing Power Rangers, how they used Japanese footage from the Toho series? Super Sentai and all that? They're going to do their own original Super Sentais. Their own original Power Rangers.
Yeah, but back to this. Issue 17. Issue 18. You can see Godzilla fighting a rat of all things. And then the final issue I have, issue 19.
Wow.
Yeah. Only did about 24 issues, and I only have a few of them. But I am happy to have them, and I'm still continuing to grow on all of those.
Oh, you want to hear something interesting? Stan Lee almost brought Super Sentai over here to America back in the 80s.
Wow.
But you know what happened?
What?
The American studio turned him down. Turned down Stan Lee.
You gotta be shitting me.
You know, then Saban did. You know who worked for Saban when they brought over the Fox? The lady who turned down Stan Lee when he was over the Power Rangers in the United States.
Wow.
It's kind of weird.
Anyway, here's something cool. This was commemorating, I think, Godzilla versus Ghidorah 50 years. It's Godzilla Rivals versus Ghidorah.
Wow.
And it basically looks just like what they had done in 1970 at that time, and was super early in the 70s and stuff. It's pretty damn cool. Oh, and yeah, if I can pull it up, this is the current publisher, IDW. Who they do a lot of good. They do a lot of good comics. But yeah, I'm focused more on these getting these because, whew, maybe one day they'll make a TV show or a movie of Marvel Godzilla. That would be pretty damn awesome.
You heard about it? Do you read Power Ranger comics?
I need to get them.
Oh my God.
Gotta get them. I gotta get them.
They're different from the TV show. They're still in.
I remember the first issue they had, and it showed Godzilla and Dragonzord meeting face to face. It was super cool. It was like, that has been a dream match I've been wanting to see for so dang long. Is Godzilla versus the Power Rangers. And, they made an issue with that. And they made a 5-issue miniseries with that. And I'm super happy they're doing that.
You know who they killed off in the main universe of the comic book, Power Rangers? Rita.
Okay, I never really.
The comic books.
Even though I grew up with the originals, I've always been more of a Lord Zed guy.
Oh, guess what they did with Lord Zed in the comic book?
Killed him too?
He's not human.
Wow.
No, he is. He's related. He's same race as Zordon.
Damn.
They had the Altarian Wars a while back. Zordon has a body now. A robotic body. It looks like Iron Man. Look, imagine Iron Man with a glowing head, with a floating head.
Wow.
They also explained why Jason, Zach, and Trinity left the group.
Wow.
They became Omega Rangers. Rangers.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, we've been almost streaming for about 3 hours now. I think it's about time I wrap this random stream. But I wanted to say thanks to you, John, for coming on board. Speed King Connor, Karen, thank you all for popping in and chatting with us. So, I'm going to end this now. So, thank you all for watching. This has just been random stream. We will see y'all later. And as always, keep things metal.